Welcome to a hot topic. What is a financial crisis in our gorilla world? A financial crisis is a serious situation when financial institutions or markets suddenly lose confidence and stop functioning smoothly. It often starts from a bubble bursting. For example, the banana leaf housing bubble of 2008. When the bubble bursts, asset prices, banana leaf houses, fall sharply, causing many gorillas to default on debt. Banks that hold many defaulted housing loans also start running into trouble. Panic spreads. Everyone rushes to withdraw money from banks, leaving them without enough cash to operate. The collapse of one major bank can trigger a domino effect, dragging down others. Confidence disappears. Credit markets freeze. Businesses can no longer borrow money to operate. A financial crisis differs from a regular recession because it starts within the financial system, not just from production or consumption. The most notable example is the global financial crisis of 2008, which began in the U.S. So, once a financial crisis happens, how does it affect the economy? First, it causes a severe economic recession. GDP plummets, unemployment skyrockets. Banks stop lending, and businesses can't get capital to expand or stay afloat. Investment drops sharply. No one dares to fund new banana factories or technologies. Consumer spending falls. With unemployment and fear, gorillas stop buying bananas. Asset prices collapse, not just banana leaf houses, but also banana company stocks. Bankruptcies spread as many businesses and families can't bear the pressure. The government intervenes with massive bailout packages for banks and corporations. The central bank must cut interest rates to zero and inject money into the economy, quantitative easing. Market trust is lost, and that's the hardest thing to recover. Financial crises usually last longer and are harder to recover from than ordinary recessions. Governments and central banks must work tirelessly to stabilize the system. It takes years for citizens to regain confidence and for the economy to get back on track. It changes how gorillas view risk and manage finances. In summary, a financial crisis is a massive shock that paralyzes the entire economy. The scariest part, a financial crisis doesn't stop at one country. It spreads globally. Globalization connects all banana economies closely together. When U.S. banks run into trouble, they stop lending to foreign banks. Global capital flows dry up. Money stops moving freely between nations. International trade declines. Countries can't afford to trade bananas and goods anymore. Fear spreads worldwide. Investor gorillas everywhere lose confidence. Export-dependent countries are hit the hardest. Global commodity prices fall. Demand drops for coconuts, coffee, and bananas. Some nations face their own sovereign debt crises. Emerging markets are the most vulnerable to capital flight. International organizations like the IMF must step in to provide aid. The G20 nations must collaborate to find global solutions. The global financial system gets stricter regulations after each crisis. In short, a financial crisis in a large country can drag the whole world into recession. It shows how interconnected and interdependent all banana economies are. But the hardest hit are ordinary U.S. gorillas. Mass unemployment. Millions of gorillas suddenly lose their livelihoods. Home foreclosures. Families lose their banana leaf houses due to unpaid loans. Stock market collapse. Savings and retirement funds vanish. Falling asset values. Even non-defaulting gorillas see their homes lose value. Credit tightens. Banks refuse loans. Borrowing becomes nearly impossible. Extreme anxiety and uncertainty. The future feels unpredictable. Cutting spending. Families reduce all non-essential expenses. Education and healthcare suffer. Survival becomes the top priority. Government and social services face massive strain. Loss of trust in the financial system. Many gorillas stop trusting banks. Psychological recovery takes longer than economic recovery. Younger generations bear the long-term scars of the crisis. Yet, from crisis comes valuable lessons. Stricter regulations prevent bubbles from recurring. Better risk management in banks and institutions. Personal savings are more crucial than ever. Diversifying investments, never put all bananas in one basket. Financial literacy empowers guerrillas to make smarter decisions. Community support and unity are key to surviving hardship. The financial crisis reminds us how fragile the system is. But it's also a chance to rebuild stronger foundations. We, the American guerrillas, have overcome many challenges. And will keep learning to face future economic storms. Thank you for watching. See you in the next Guerrilla Economics lesson.